welcome back to my channel. So this is kind of going to be a story time, but it is about a old friend that I had to snip out of my life for being really toxic. And I just want to talk about this. Like, it's the last time we ever hung out. I think it's really fucked up the way things went. But I just wanted to just talk about this, just get this out. So we did meet at work. We worked at the same place, just different departments, and we got along really well. We were friends for a few years, and she saw me, meet my husband, get to know him, and us starting, recording. It just really hurt. At the beginning, she was really nice, she was really sweet, but I kind of feel like she would sometimes make snide remarks, like she would tell me my makeup looked terrible, or I would send her a selfie, saying, oh, I think I look cute, and she would tell me I look ugly or I look terrible. One time I did send her a selfie when Snapchat had just come out with the little flower crown, and she sent me all these text messages saying, you look awful, you look terrible, it's scary, it's all this, and it ended up being that the photo had corrupted, but she didn't tell me that. She just sent me these 5 text messages making me feel really bad before sending me the corrupted photo to show me what had happened. And she did stuff like that all the time. She would regularly, make me wait outside to pick her up to an hour. That's just what she did. She was never on time. It was really frustrating. And she never apologized. She never said, I'm sorry. She would just be like, oh yeah, whatever it is, what it is. So this one day, I was really excited because my husband and I had discussed our engagement. And I was really excited. It was like a celebratory lunch. And I had told her this. So I told her, like, I'm going to pick you up, like, at this time. I guess let's say, like, 3 o'clock. You'll be ready. She said, okay. So at 2:45, I asked, are you ready? She said yes, so I told her I'm gonna go pick you up. I went over to her house. She was not ready. She made me wait out in her truck for an hour and a half. An hour and a half in this Texas heat. And no, I'm not joking. She did. When she finally came out, she was wearing the same outfit she always wore, which was some black shirt, like long sleeves, and black kind of yoga pants. That's what she wore whenever we went out. I never understood why it took her so long, why she made me wait. I thought it was so rude, so childish. Like, who does this? She got in the car and then she looked at me and was complaining because her brother had been kind of getting on her and telling her, like, this is ridiculous, she's out there waiting, you need to hurry up. And she looked at me and she said, I think it's just so ridiculous because, I told him, it doesn't matter how long I make you wait, you don't care. Now I know I should have said something. Maybe I should have told her to get the fuck out, but I didn't. I just was so checked out at this point, It was like 2 years at this point for doing shit like this. We went to Olive Garden, and I was like, let's try to put this behind us because she's my friend and I want to, have her at my wedding. I told her I was so excited. We had said the mahra. She didn't know what that was, so I was explaining it just like this little gift. I guess the closest thing in English would be a dowry, but it's not really a dowry. She told me that she thought it was really gross, she thought it was really outdated, that she felt like I was selling myself like a piece of meat, and she could never do that because she respected herself. Why would you even say that? I'm so happy and you're just pissing on my parade, Why? But she didn't care, So I tried to move on from that. I told her I was really excited that we were going to have a nice wedding and all this stuff, yada yada. Just trying to keep the conversation flowing, and she just kept bringing up more and more offensive things. So, for example, she told me that she didn't think that I was really Muslim. She said that I was a internet Muslim, which I don't know what that means. She wouldn't explain it to me. I still don't understand it. Like a lot of Muslim women, I don't go to the masjid. For me personally, my feet are deformed, and it's a little difficult when I am praying salah, when I go up and down, because I don't have that center of balance, and so I fall over. So I use a little chair or put on something and hold. But I told her, I don't go to masjid. She took this to mean like, you're not really Muslim. She was asking me, why did you convert? And she actually told me she thought that I converted just to marry my husband, which was ridiculous because when we met, he was married to his previous wife and we were just friends. I was 19, I wasn't thinking about this older man, I want to marry this old man. So I told her that's ridiculous. I was Muslim for 3 years before we started courting. Something like that. You know, I had no interest in him. He was just a friend. I called him Chacha, which means uncle. You know, I saw him as my uncle. It's nothing like that. But she kept insisting, like, just admit it. You didn't become Muslim. You are only Muslim because you want to get married. It's like, you know, that kind of thing people say where if you're a woman and you become Muslim and then you get married to a born Muslim, you're not really Muslim. In their minds, you've just done it for love. But I just thought it was ridiculous that she was yelling at me, saying, you know, in the middle of the restaurant, you're fake Muslim, you're not real, you don't wear hijab the way I think you should wear, all this stuff. She was, you know, have you gone to masjid, have you fasted? And I don't fast during Ramadan because I get very sick. I vomit, I pass out and faint, so I don't fast. I don't fast. It's fine if you're sick. You know, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala understands and does not want you to hurt yourself to prove, you know, how much of a Muslim you are. It doesn't matter. You can fast with other things, not just your mouth and your stomach, right? She was just saying all these hurtful things, and I was really checked out. I was telling her, like, why are you doing this, you know? And I was almost in tears. You know, I felt, you know, when someone is like yelling at you and you feel really hot, that's how I felt. Like, why is she doing this? You know, I'm so excited about my engagement. I love my then fiance. We actually hadn't gotten engaged. We had just discussed the terms. You know, I was really embarrassed. And I didn't say that much. I felt like I couldn't, you know, you get so upset, your mouth just doesn't work, you just sit there, like, that's kind of what I did, you know. And then at the end she tried to play it off that she was so excited because I was gonna get married and move in with my husband, and she couldn't wait to come over every day. That's what she told me, that she was gonna come over every day and spend all day in our apartment because she didn't want to be at home. You know, what are you doing? Like, you just said all those offensive things and then you expect, you know, just to invite yourself over. I didn't understand it then, and I still don't understand it now. We did actually end up going to Toys R Us of all places because it was when it was closing, and I wanted to get his co-worker's son, this Elmo, because I don't know why I really wanted to get him a toy. We did get it. Yeah, but this toy was really heavy, and she made me carry the thing through the whole Toys R Us because she wanted to look through the whole store, which I don't understand why. She never even bought anything, but you know, the whole time she was trying to act nice and ha ha ha, you know, we're friends. But I just kind of felt like I'm done, like I'm over this, you know. She did text me very generic apology when I had changed phones, and I was like, what's the point of even texting me this shit, you know? And then I think that night, because I just got curious because she had texted me, I did go to look on her Instagram and she had blocked me. So I was like, what was the point of this apology? So a little more, I guess, somber video today, but yeah, just comment down below if you ever had this kind of experience, or what one of your ex-friends did that made you just say, like, I'm done. So I will see you next time. Bye.